Hey folks, this is Kimberly here. I am coming to you today to show you my oatmeal recipe. Now, I like to have oatmeal almost every day. It's a favorite of mine. Oh, here's Disney. Disney wants to hang out. And I get a lot of questions and a lot of comments. How do you make your oatmeal? I cannot eat oatmeal. It tastes gross. My oatmeal is gross. Blah, 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 blah. I don't like it. And my good friend Joy from New Feed Fit with Joy says she can eat my oatmeal, but she can't eat her oatmeal. So I'm making this video for her and for everyone else who has asked me my oatmeal recipe. And I'm going to call it Joy is Oatmeal, not rocket science. So here's my recipe. Super, super simple. 3 cups of water. Pour it in. 1 1/3 cups of oats. I just used quick rise oats, 100% oats, quick rise, whole grain. They're in there. Sometimes I throw in a couple of tablespoons of steel cut oats. It gives it a little bit of a crunchy flavor. I don't have any today, so I'm not going to use any. I put a dash of vanilla. I don't measure anything, so I don't know. It's like this. Whatever. Probably a teaspoon and a half. Cinnamon, I love cinnamon. Again, I don't measure anything. I just sprinkle it. If you don't like that much cinnamon, don't put that much cinnamon. If you like a lot of cinnamon, put a lot of cinnamon. Just sprinkle it on top. It's probably a tablespoon, I'm guessing. And I put 10 drops of liquid stevia. Stevia is derived from a plant naturally. It's a natural sweetener. I get the organic, the now better stevia. I get it at one of the health food stores here in town, but I have seen it at the supermarket in the organic section. They're about anywhere between, this one was on sale, I guess I caught it on a good week, $10.99 and $13.99, but it lasts a really, 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 really long time. So 1 drop of liquid stevia is kind of equal to 1 teaspoon of sugar. So if you're putting in your coffee, start with 1 drop and see if it's sweet enough, and then add 1 drop at a time, because I'm telling you, this stuff is sweet. I'm making a big pot of oatmeal, so I put 10 drops, and I literally do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's it. Forgot to grab my spoon. Stir it up. I don't read the package on the oatmeal either. I have no idea what it says. I think you're supposed to boil the water first. I don't know. Alrighty, I'm gonna throw it on the stove and we're gonna take a peek at it in a second. Okay, so here we are. Basically, I just threw it on the big round. I put it on high. It doesn't take long at all. We'll probably time it here. Just give it a couple of stirs, stir in the cinnamon. And basically I just leave it here. I'm going to leave it until it boils, until it starts to boil, and as soon as it starts to boil, I'm just gonna turn off the oven and let it finish cooking, I guess, itself. So again, I don't actually do what the package says. I think you're supposed to boil it for so many minutes and boil the water first and then blah, 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 but this is how I do it, and it always turns out awesome. So as you can see, it's starting to boil already. Okay, so as you can see, it's starting to hard boil right now. It's starting to splatter. So when it's starting to splatter, give it a stir. I literally just take it off, just turn it off. Give it a couple of stirs just so it doesn't stick to the bottom and burn. And then I just remove it all together. Let it sit for a couple of minutes and voila, it's ready to go. Okay, so here it is, it's all done. It literally took less than 4 minutes from start to finish to cook the oatmeal. And as you can see, it's, I don't know, just the consistency that I like my oatmeal. My kids like it this way too. I actually I have this in the morning. I make it in advance, and this I have it with frozen fruit. Just zap it in the microwave with your frozen fruit. Sometimes I drizzle a teeny bit, a teaspoon of maple syrup on top, but you don't really need it with the stevia in it. It's sweet enough, but it's just if I want to treat myself. So this one I'm actually storing for the week. It's getting a little low. My daughter grabbed a bowl for a snack because she saw it. It smells really good. There you go, Joy. It's gonna cool, put the cover on. You're ready to rock and ride for tomorrow. Are you ready? Thanks, guys. Bye.